Hey guys, it's Lauren and Faith here with On the Road with the AHSAA, and today we are standing here in front of Loachapoka High School. This Friday, Loachapoka and Ariton will play here at Loachapoka for the first round of playoffs, and we're so excited to be able to talk with Coach Branden Hall. Also today we are going to go eat a local favorite, Pannie George's. It's a wonderful meat and three restaurant. How excited are you?
I've never eaten there, and I'm so excited, and it's so close to where I live, so I hope this is going to be my new spot. We'll see.
I think it will. I've eaten there before. Faith has not, and I can go ahead and spoil it for her. It is impeccable food. We're so excited, like I said, to be here. Also want to shout out Alabama Department of Transportation. We could not do what we do every single week and bring this show to you without the Department of Transportation. Just want to remind everybody that there is the hands-free law. Our vehicles now, they are smart, very smart, Faith. So we can just simply say, hey, call so-and-so or text so-and-so. And how wonderful that is, because we never have to take our hands off the wheel. Another thing that is so important is to make sure that you are buckling your seatbelt. Brett and I talk about this week to week. It is so imperative. There are many people that die from car crashes that could have lived through those if they would have just clicked that seatbelt and kept themselves extremely safe. So what do you think about the hands-free law?
I think it's so nice. My car has Apple CarPlay, so I get to be able to say, hey Siri, call mom, and she'll call my mom. Yeah. And so I think it's super important, and it has the navigation too, so whenever it's somewhere I don't know, especially when it's dark out, like after the games, it's nice to have them talking to you, and it's on your screen, so you don't have to be on your phone and look down or drop your phone and go to reach down.
Right.
So, super important.
I just want to remind everybody too that Loachapoka is on a 4-game winning streak. That is pretty incredible. Faith will actually be able to talk to Coach Hall here momentarily. How excited are you to learn a little bit more about this winning streak and this Loachapoka team as a whole?
It's interesting to see how at the beginning of their season they kind of had a rough start, you know, a few things happened, but now they are on this 4-game winning streak and hosting the first round of playoffs here at Loachapoka High School. So I'm interested to see kind of what that pivotal turning point was for them in the season and kind of, you know, what his strategy is behind getting this team to win. So I'm excited to talk to him. We'll see.
So we're so excited. We can't wait for you to stick around and see a little bit more of what is happening on the road with the AHSAA.
Hey! Alabama has a hands-free driving law, which means you can't hold your mobile phone while you drive. And you can only use a single finger or swipe to answer a call. And you can't send or read a text message or watch or record video. It's a part of Alabama's Code of the Road, and knowing it helps you follow it. You can check out the law at drivesafealabama.org.
When we get home, right?
Right.
This high school gym used to be packed most nights. Not anymore. Do you know why? Because bad behavior by fans, especially adults, has caused a shortage of game officials across the country. You see, without officials, we can't have sports. Don't let this become reality. It's time for a change. Let's bench bad behavior for good.
With Amana brand, there's a level of trust. Trust that our quality products are reliable and innovative and backed by an outstanding warranty, letting you focus on what matters most. So it's no surprise that the Amana brand S-Series heating and cooling system provides comfort that blends with your lifestyle. It's slim, smart, quiet, and energy efficient. Exactly the kind of year-round comfort you'll feel, but hardly notice. Take comfort. It's an Amana brand.
What's going on, guys? This week we're here at Loachapoka High School, and I'm here with the head coach, and we're going to talk a little bit about the first round of the playoffs. And y'all are going to be playing Ariton on Friday, right?
Yep.
Tell me a little bit about the season and how y'all got here.
Season has been kind of a roller coaster, honestly. Early, we started off kind of slow. We had a tragic happen in one of our players. You know, he passed away. He got killed, and so that put some effect on us. You know, the guys kind of kind of hurt us a little bit. You know, he's a good football player too, great person. So after he passed, we were kind of rocky for about 5 weeks. We 1-4 through that stretch. We come back and hit the reset button after that, trying to go 1-0 each day, get 1% better each day, and the guys bought into that, and we were able to win 4 in a row. So now we're 5-4. We've got the 2 seed, and we play Ariton at home. So it's a good thing for us.
What does it mean to be able to come back here and play at home for the first round?
It means a lot, man. You know, trying to get a home crowd, you know, get some people here to support us. The community does a great job of bringing people out. And our guys love to play at home, man, in front of their crowd, in front of their community. So I was thankful that we was able to have a home game. It's a big advantage, I hope.
Tell me a little bit about your season so far and some of your key players that you have.
We've been doing our offense has found their identity. We've been leaning on the offensive line. They've been doing a great job up front, led by senior Shamante Card and Jalen Hart. And our tight end, Noah Norman, up front, been doing a great job blocking. Noah's been playing some tight end, catches the ball well. Quinjavius Nims, our quarterback, he's the all-time winningest quarterback in Loachapoka for high school football history. He has 30 wins. So he's been doing a great job back there with us, leading everything. Running back Amonte Richardson has been extravagant. He got 13 total touchdowns with about 10 touchdowns called back. So he's been all over the place. Anthony Wheat's been doing a great job on the offensive side of the ball as far as Jakari Stone and J.K. Walker. Defensively, man, they play hard up front. Our defense coordinator does a great job of keeping everything packed in and not letting anything get outside. Defensive front been playing well. Linebacker Mitchell Chenier has been playing very well in the middle. And our secondary has been doing good as well. So we've been doing a pretty good job. Hopefully we can keep it up.
So what was that like pivotal moment for y'all to have, you know, to go from that losing streak, now y'all are on a 4-game winning streak, kind of going into playoffs? How does that play a part of this first round?
It plays a big part because, you know, we start doing some team building things to make sure every Monday, like today when we go out, we're about to do a team builder now in about 30 minutes or so, but we start doing a team bonding to make sure everybody's with everybody. You know, we wanted to make sure we had a tight bond. So once we start doing that, you know, the team become a lot closer, and it's helped us along the way to get better. So when things get tough, they know to lean on one another and play for the guy beside them.
What are some of the team building things that y'all have done?
I think the first one we did was like elementary type team building, like cross the river. So I think we had like some what you call little pod things, or little round things. Yeah. We gave them like 7 of them, and it was like 8 of them in a group. They had to find out a way to get from here to the other side without touching the grass, you know. So some people had to jump on people's back. That's been one of them. Another one was like a relay race. They had to carry each other up and down the field, things like that of that nature.
To really show that they can rely on each other.
Yep.
and move forward with each other.
Yep, that's the key, man. Just being able to move as one and being a group and a team. I know multiple people can do multiple things, but one person can't do as much as multiple together. You know.
What's this win going to mean to Loachapoka High School?
We can come out and execute and get the win, man. It'll mean a bunch. Coming to 2A. After this 1A last year, being in 2A, having a home playoff game, and if we're able to get the win, it'll be a big time. It'll be big for us.
Alabama has a hands-free driving law, and that means you can't hold your mobile phone while making a call. Oh, and no writing messages, recording, or watching videos either. Plus, you can only use a single button or swipe of a finger to answer a call. So what's a driver to do? Alabama's hands-free driving law is in effect. Follow it.
You know, I'm a person too.
Hey guys, we are here in Loachapoka, and we are here where they actually just had the world famous syrup sopping. Do you know what a syrup sopping is?
I do not.
We're gonna have to help Faith out here. So my southern self actually does know what a syrup sopping is. I've never came here to the syrup sopping, but it was last week. Unfortunately, we did want to stop by here though because it is such a big deal and a huge tradition here in the Loachapoka area, and we're right here on the outskirts of Auburn. This is something that so many people come and enjoy year to year, and every year at the month of October, if you'll start looking out, it's typically the very end of the month. Like I said, it was just last week, but I want to tell you guys a little bit of what goes on here at the syrup sopping. It looks like every year they have arts and crafts, food vendors, the Pioneer Park Cookhouse, which they say will not disappoint with their treats. So I may have to come because you know we're such foodies. It says that there is a way that you can experience pioneer living. You can pick up early Christmas gifts. There's pottery, painting, photographs, metal crafts, leather. It sounds like a little bit of everything. So definitely if you're in the Loachapoka area or if you live in the Auburn area, Notasulga, they're in our Dadeville, Alex City area, this would be a great stop every year around the fall time. I know we always think of so many other things to do, like pumpkin patches and sunflower fields, all those great things, but I think that the syrup sop should be added to everybody's list. What do you think?
I think so. I wish I would have known about it, so I would have come here.
I know.
Could have been my first one.
Exactly. So next year, I'm going to go grab Faith. We're going to come back to the syrup sop, and we'll keep you guys updated.
With Amana brand, there's a level of trust, letting you focus on what matters most. So it's no surprise that the Amana brand S-Series heating and cooling system is exactly the kind of year-round comfort you'll feel, but hardly notice. Take comfort. It's an Amana brand.
Hey! Alabama has a hands-free driving law, which means you can't hold your mobile phone while you drive. And you can only use a single finger or swipe to answer a call. And you can't send or read a text message or watch or record video. It's a part of Alabama's Code of the Road, and knowing it helps you follow it. You can check out the law at drivesafealabama.org.
When we get home, right?
Right.
Hey guys, we're here outside Pannie, Georgia's. We just finished up eating some lunch. What'd you get?
Okay, so I got fried chicken. I'm a Southern girl at heart. This is the epitome of Southern home style cooking. And I got boiled okra, which, you know, a lot of people don't like boiled okra. I think that's pretty weird because I love okra any way you can cook it, and they did a fabulous job on the boiled okra. I got a slice of tomato. Got to have a slice of tomato with Southern food. And what else did I get? Oh, broccoli. It's like a broccoli cheddar casserole. It was so good. What'd you get?
I had fried chicken, some kind of peas, purple peas,
Yeah.
something like that. Yes, and then also the cream corn and their cornbread. It was so good. And I live 10 minutes down the road, and for some reason I had never come here. And now I'm going to be coming here all the time.
When you told me you had never been to Pannie, Georgia's, I was like, how? Because you live in Auburn, and I don't live in Auburn, but I come here all the time. The food is so delicious. It's a meat and three. Brett and I have said before that it's kind of hard to find a meat and three nowadays. This is one that has stood the test of time. They have been here forever and ever, and you can see people pulling up behind us. This place stays so busy, which is why we ate outside, because we thought it's just going to be a little bit jam-packed in there, but you have to come by Pannie, Georgia's. If you've never been, it's outstanding, don't you think?
Yes, it was so good. There were people literally waiting outside before 11 o'clock when it opened, so including us.
Including us. 10 out of 10 recommend, and come by and check it out. Let us know what you think.
Alabama has a hands-free driving law, and that means you can't hold your mobile phone while making a call. Oh, and no writing messages, recording, or watching videos either. Plus, you can only use a single button or swipe of a finger to answer a call. So what's a driver to do? Alabama's hands-free driving law is in effect. Follow it. Welcome back, everyone, to the AHSAA 2024 Playoff Bracket Show. I'm Susan Carruthers, and I'm thrilled to be joined now by Ariton head football coach Stephen Kilcrease. Thanks for taking the time to be with me.
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. Well, I know you coaches you've done the playoff meeting, and now you're ready to get back and start preparing your team. But thanks for taking the time to just stop by here, because your team will be facing against Loachapoka this Friday night. Not only is it your first round of the playoff, I mean, huge game, a lot of pressure on this game anyway, but you will be on the AHSAA WOTM Game of the Week, so everyone around the state will be able to watch your game.
I'm sure our people will be excited.
Oh, I know they will be. Well, tell me, as a coach, maybe the added pressure and even opportunity that as you prepare your boys for the game this week, but also prepare them for the pressure of playing in front of a statewide TV audience.
Yeah, I think I may not tell them that, actually.
Okay, we won't tell them either then.
I will. It brings excitement. You know, we're a small town, small community, a community school, and our people support us. And, you know, to us, you know, it's get out on the field and playing, and, you know, let all the other things like this, you know, take care of themselves. And, you know, our kids sort of stay focused. They're really good about doing that. And we've got a good grounded group. And so I think, you know, we'll handle it okay.
Well, Coach, tell us about some of your playmakers and some of the players that we should be watching for this Friday night.
Well, we've probably the strength of our teams, our guys up front. We've got senior Jamarian Govan, senior Bowen Jones. Both those guys had a great year. Gabe Jones, a junior, no relation there. I had somebody from Dothan Eagle ask me that the other night. No, they're not related, but all those guys have had a fantastic year for us. Our quarterback's a sophomore. He started some as a ninth grader last year. His brother graduated last year at Addison Sin. He's had a great year playing safety for us as well. Wells Gainey, a running back, outside linebacker. Trey Connell, another linebacker, fullback type guy. And Jaden Capel is a kid I'm really proud of. He's a receiver for us, plays cornerback. Never says a word. He just works hard. He's a good athlete, good kid. So I mean, we've had a lot of guys. We've lost two big senior classes in a row, and at a small school that, you know, you can sort of get by with losing one, but when you lose two in a row, it's tough. So we've got, even though we've got 11 seniors, there's not a lot of experience there. So we've had a young group coming back, and I think our guys, we went through a spell in the middle of the season where we lost 3 games, 3 tough games, and didn't know how that bunch was going to respond, being like I said, an inexperienced group and young group. But they came back, and we've gotten better. They don't miss practice. They come ready to work every day, and so I really love this group. We don't have trouble with them in school. So it's been a good year.
Sounds like it, and it sounds like they are, getting used to overcoming challenges. Right. And I want to talk about how you and your leadership, you are instrumental in showing them how to overcome challenges. I understand that you're a lymphoma survivor. Can you tell us a little bit about that and maybe how that has played into your coaching style?
Yeah, back in 2016, I took this job at Ariton, and I really didn't know anyone there. I knew the principal somewhat. Other than that, no one. And I remember we had a game where we had lost our starting quarterback, actually our principal's son. And I remember bringing the seniors in and telling them, you know, sometimes life throws you curveballs. And I had gone the week before to have a biopsy done, and literally within 30 minutes of me making that statement, I get a call from my doctor and said, hey, we need your wife and you to come up. And I said, okay, well, can I come tomorrow? And I said, no, you need to come today. So, you know, all these things, you know, first year, and you know, we, of course, found out I had lymphoma, and we started it quick. Went right to it. I actually missed some practice early on in the process, and when I knew that Ariton was a place for me, was my first week of treatment. We had treatment on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I was like, okay, there's nothing to this, right? And then Thursday, felt a little off. Well, Friday, it's like I was hit with a ton of bricks. And I remember my wife, we had a pep rally. We were playing our rival, GW Long, that night, and My wife came up and said, "Stephen, don't you think you need to be getting ready to go to the pep rally?" And I said, "I just don't think I'm going to the pep rally. I'm going to go to the team meal and be with the guys from then on." And she came back. She said, "Stephen, you need to go to the pep rally." And she dropped me off on the back of the gym, and I walked in the gym, and everybody has these lime green shirts on, praying for Coach K.
Wow.
And knew then that that's where I need to be.
Yeah.
And the good Lord put me there. My family, my daughter graduated last year, and it's been a blessing to my family. And I just love the school. You come in downtown, and it's actually at on our campus now, the sign, but it's small town, big heart.
Yeah.
And that's the way it is. These people they're going to support you win or lose, and it's a great place to be.
Well, and I think stories like this, it's just really what makes athletics in the state of Alabama beautiful. I know you, as you know, your opponent Friday night, when you get on the field, it's going to be all football, but they have faced a major tragedy, losing a player early this season, and then even the story that you tell, there are real stories and real lives behind these games, these players, these teams, these communities, and it's neat to hear how people can come together and support each other. Now, like I said, though, I know it's going to be all football on the field Friday night, so we'll be watching, we'll be there. People can watch the game on WOTM statewide, so we're excited, and we wish you all the best the rest of the playoffs.
Thank you very much.
All right, thanks for being with us. And we'll be right back after this on the AHSAA Playoff Bracket Show. Class 1A defending state champions Spring Garden High School met University Charter School in a rematch from last year's season 1A championship match. The Panthers, coached by Ricky Austin, were able to outlast the Trailblazers, winning 25-19, 25-23, and 25-22 to complete the 3-0 sweep. Senior ace Austin won MVP with her contributions of 31 kills and 14 digs. Maggie Jarrett added 11 kills for Spring Garden. Avery Stewart had 45 assists, and Olivia Law had 17 digs. Spring Garden didn't lose a set throughout the state playoffs and defended their title with back-to-back championships. Class 2A's defending state champ Pleasant Valley faced Lindsay Lane Christian Academy in the finals. The Raiders, coached by Jennifer Mann, downed Lindsay Lane 3-1 with a 25-18, 19-25, 25-16, and 25-23 victory in the finals. Class 2A state tournament MVP Lily Henry had match high of 22 kills. Ellie Patterson had 10, and setter Elise Wheeler had 36 assists. Madison Schwab had 5 kills and 3 service aces. The state title for Coach Mann was her 5th, including 3 as a player at Pleasant Valley, 1 as an assistant coach, and now 1 as a head coach. She had her championship rings with her on a necklace courtside during the match. Mobile Christian and head coach Mallory Boyington took on Ohatchee in 3A. Melania Haynes performed a rare triple-double with 19 kills, 17 assists, and 15 digs to earn MVP honors. Melissa Patel added 16 digs and 10 assists. Corrine Braddock had 13 kills, and Hadley Kelly had 10 kills to help lead the Leopards to the 3-0 victory in the school's first state volleyball championship in the AHSAA, winning 25-19, 25-17, and 25-18. Prattville Christian Academy and coach Kaylin Cantrell battled past Alexandria, coached by Whitney Welch, to claim the Class 4A state title. The Panthers won 22-25, 25-23, 25-23, and 25-19 to claim a 3-1 victory in the finals. Emma Kate Carter, who earned MVP honors, led Prattville Christian with 24 kills. Leah Kate Wilson had 12, and Marin Diefendorfer totaled 11. Setter Bailey Rogers dished out 45 assists. It was an all-Mobile state championship in Class 5A as Faith Academy took on UMS Wright. Coach Wing Brett and the Bulldogs brought home UMS Wright's first state volleyball championship, winning 25-15, 25-16, and 25-21. Josie J earned MVP honors with 11 kills, 2 service aces, and 1 block. Chandler Thomas and Bentley Doyle each had 8 kills, and defensive specialist Ella Claire Sullivan had a team high of 17 digs and 2 service aces.
Spanish Fort and Pelham met in the 6A finals. The Toros, coached by Gretchen Boykin, won the title 3-0 with set scores of 25-21, 26-24, and 25-19. Taylor Ishmael earned MVP honors, producing 13 kills and 2 service aces. Teammate Caroline Downey added 10 kills. Zoe Beach had 8, and Carlin McAllister had 7. Kaylin Boykin had 36 assists in the victory. The state title was the 4th in school history for Spanish Fort and their first since 2019. Pelham, coached by Perry Robinson, was seeking their 4th state title. In perhaps the most dramatic finals in the 54-year history of the AHSAA Elite 8 state tourney, McGill-Toolen Catholic's Dirty Dozen, coached by Kate Wood, took on Bob Jones High School, coached by Jenny Jarrett, in a 5-set marathon. It went down to the wire in the 4th set and the 5th set as McGill jumped out to a 2-0 lead, winning the first 2 sets 25-22 and 25-17. The Patriots clawed back to win the 3rd and 4th sets 25-18 and 26-24 to set up the dramatic finish in set 5. The Dirty Dozen fell behind 13-9 and then posted the final 6 points to win the school's 24th state title overall. Paris McWhorter earned MVP honors for McGill-Toolen with 26 kills in the finals. Catherine McLean added 20 kills and 17 digs, and Cammie Huff had 10 kills. Setter Alice Wood had 53 assists, 14 digs, and 4 service aces. Kennedy Vaughn led Bob Jones with 24 kills. In a big upset Friday night, Class 7A Vestavia Hills defeated defending 6A state champion Clay Chalkville 28-14, wrapping up the regular season with a record of 5-5. The Rebels, coached by Rob Evans, took control early with quarterback Charlie Taft scoring on a 2-yard run to open the scoring. Senior Bruce Littleton then added a 25-yard touchdown run, establishing a 14-0 lead. Although Clay Chalkville responded with a rushing touchdown by Aaron Osley, Taft connected with Littleton for 2 additional touchdowns, extending the lead to 28-7 before the Cougars scored again late in the game. Taft completed 16 of 22 passes for 238 yards and 2 touchdowns, while also rushing to score to lead the Rebels to the win. Littleton added 62 rushing yards and 2 touchdowns from 6 catches for 105 yards. The playoffs begin this week with Vestavia Hills traveling to Mary Montgomery in Class 7A and Clay Chalkville hosting Gadsden City in Class 6A. Tuscaloosa Academy snapped a 2-game losing streak with a 14-13 win over Class 3A Bayside Academy in both teams' final regular season game. The Knights' defense was instrumental in forcing the Admirals to miss a 40-yard field goal and forced punts on multiple drives. Tuscaloosa Academy's offense found its rhythm late in the second quarter. Quarterback Preston Lancaster connected with wide receiver Mark Norris on an 8-yard touchdown, giving the Knights a 7-0 lead at halftime. Lancaster also answered a Bayside score in the second half with a 40-yard touchdown pass to Norris, putting Tuscaloosa ahead 14-13. Tuscaloosa Academy will host North Sand Mountain as the 2A state playoffs get underway this week. Bayside Academy is at home with the first round against Hale County in the Class 3A playoffs.